SimPvP is a survival Minecraft server which has existed on the same map since 2011. Over the course of 8 years, the server has developed a unique history. Come explore the various chapters of that history in these episodes of The Complete History of SimPvP.
I don't know why. We may not be perfect, but heaven knows we try. But all around, even our old friends put us down. Let's drop the big one and see what happens.
Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome to part 3 of the complete history of SimPvP. By the end of the Golden Age, which was the last age before this one, there began to be a drop in the amount of new players joining the server. Hence the name of the period of 2014 to 2015 in SimPvP history as the Dark Age. During this time period, it was often the case that the server only had 1 or 2 players online. Most of the time it even had 0. Many players stated that the server was dead and would never recover from this. However, we now know that not to be the case. But this decrease in player population continued for many years, with the player base of the server being pretty much fixed at this point, with no new members joining. The existing members went on to found many bases. The Dark Ages started off with Dakadoc founding Nirvana, and Pippinger founding Unia. Also in the beginning of the Dark Age, Dakadoc founded Nosastra, and Pippinger Escaris in Stonetown. Nirvana seemed to be a plan by Dakadoc to create a new Valhalla. However, this never came to fruition, as the base was only partially built, and then was left abandoned after Daka, on his alt account, which was unknown at the time, Horus, threatened to grief the base. The members of Nirvana included Deflovesper, Miniwemi, Infamous 2, and Cinnabars. It appears based on these players that the harsh, defined nature of player relations in groups wasn't such a restricting force as it is today. Of course, many of them were also members of the base Valhalla, but Cinnabars, it appears, was simply there for whatever reason. Cinnabars was well known for having a close relationship on the server with Pippinger, and many of the members of Valhalla went on to join MC Mafia. This proves that it's true that MC Mafia and Pippinger had good relations throughout their existence. Pippinger based with Ostrich 1414 at Unia, and with Cinnabars at Escaris. At Stonetown, he added Javelin Fury and the old player Uncle Chain. On July 29th of 2014, at the city of Stonetown, the Order of Wilbur was founded, after the accidental murder by Ostrich 1414 of a pig which was named Wilbur. The influence of this loose group of players, the Order of Wilbur, goes on to shape the politics of the server over the next few years in very small ways, and in more recent history on the server in very drastic ways. But moving on to the broader picture of server politics at this time, we take a look once again at MC Mafia. During the year of 2014, the previously strong group MC Mafia would begin to decline as internal conflicts meant banishment for individual players. One such event would hold specific significance. Odinfire, a MC Mafia member, established a base called Odinland. This base included members such as Clipchip and Javelin Fury. In addition to those two, the player Fluzz43 was also invited to the base. And here's where we get to another one of these SimPvP history controversies, where it's so controversial that even the wiki contradicts itself with what happened here. On the wiki page for Odinland, it simply states that the base was betrayed and griefed by Fluzz. On the main server history page, however, it says that Fluzz was banished from Odinland. But then, Fluzz's base was griefed by MC Mafia, even after MC Mafia said that they would not grief his base, and in retaliation, and for that reason that his base was griefed, Fluz griefed Odinland. Which story is true? Well, I don't know. But one thing's for sure, after this point, Fluz hated everything and anything related to MC Mafia. On an unrelated note, Pippinger didn't have any major groups under his control during this time. It was an intermediate period, for him at least. However, he did found the base of Aegercell, with many old players to join him. The Dark Age lasted only 1 year, and the period that followed the Dark Age was one of the most exciting and frankly just crazy periods in SimPvP history. But that's why this episode has been so short compared to the other ones. There really isn't a lot to talk about in a period of time that's only 1 year, and the server has an extremely low amount of activity.